What's up, everyone? Today, let's talk about progress over perfection and why it's more important to chase progress over perfection. So let's still go ahead and dive into it. First things first, as you know, this is like my online thoughts journal where I just talk about the things that are helping me in life and that hopefully can also help you in life. And this idea of progress over perfection has really been a big one that's been on my mind recently, because for a long time, I would classify myself as a perfectionist. So if you're a perfectionist, raise your hand. And everything that I did and that I do, I want to do it with the utmost excellence. And this is where we get into this interesting balance of excellence and perfection and compared to progress or versus progress, because essentially the hole that I started digging myself into was that I wanted to be like perfect at everything I did. I wanted to make these videos and I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted the little logo to be perfect. I wanted the website where people go and they get some merch and stuff. I wanted it to be perfect. And for a long time I spent so much time chasing this perfection that I wasn't making any progress. If you go and look at my other channels, the ones that I have that are going to be the entertainment based channels, whereas this one is more of, just like online thoughts and my, essentially like an online journal in a way. Go look at those channels, and I made these videos, and all those videos, the reason there's so few of them is because I spent so much time. I would spend weeks editing these videos, chasing just perfection in each one of them. And then eventually I realized that I had spent so much time, so many hours, days, weeks, months chasing this perfection that I was not putting enough out there in the world to be able to make progress. And I knew that is something that I was struggling with. So then that's when I decided to change things up. If you go now and look, what I did was I set a goal for this channel to get to 1,000 subscribers by September 30th, 2021. Right now, it's Monday, July 6th. And a week ago, yes, 1 week, actually about a week, maybe a week and a half ago, I set that goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers, and I said, I'm going to pump out 5 videos a day, every day, for as long as it takes to hit that goal. And the reason that I did this is because I knew I was not going to be able to spend a lot of time editing these videos if I wanted to pump out 1 a day, minimum 5 per week. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to really edit them at all. So essentially what I was doing was I was getting myself to just admit to the fact that these videos were not going to be perfect. Go look at the first ones I made on this channel. I tried to make them perfect. I cut out every single wording mistake I made, every time I caught myself thinking, I would cut it up. And it would take me hours to cut it up to try to make this whole perfect video. And now I decided to go with I started to go with the progress route, because I wasn't reaching as many lives as I wanted to, because really at the end of the day, I want to make your guys' lives better. And by taking so much time focusing on that perfection, I made no progress. Then I switched format. I said, I'm going to focus on the progress. I know these things aren't going to be perfect like that, like the gibberish I just made. I knew it's not going to be perfect on the first try. I'm taking these one single take in, going straight into it, hoping for the best in a way, and making the best content I can for you so that it helps you. As I started focusing on the progress, I started making an actual impact on your guys' lives. And now we went from having 6 subscribers a month ago, where I had pumped out 3 videos in the course of 3 months, to now we're at 700 subscribers and we're actually reaching lives. I'm getting some amazing comments from you guys in the sections down below where these videos are helping you guys, where you've been in similar situations that I've been, where we've struggled with the same things, and now I'm making the impact that I want to be making in this world. And it's because I really stopped chasing perfection with these videos. And Although I still want to make the best possible content that I can for you, I'm not letting go of that. I am just allowing myself to sacrifice perfection for being the best that I can be at this moment. Because at the end of the day, you can never really reach perfection. In fact, perfection and coming to this finish line is a very it's something that is very embodied in masculine energy, whereas feminine energy is more of movement. The way that to describe this is that masculine energy is essentially like a boat in the ocean that has a goal to go from point A to point B. And it's so focused on point B that finishing and reaching the end and the accomplishment is what masculine energy is about. Whereas feminine energy is the ocean itself. It's the motion. It's the waves within the movement. It's that life that's the whole movement. And these two energies interact with each other in such a beautiful way that if you start focusing in essentially in a way too much on the perfection aspect, you're forgetting to enjoy the ride of going through the ocean, of living it. In fact, I feel so much joy and happiness by being able to talk to you guys and make these videos that I know are helping you guys and that I know are also helping me by talking to you guys about all the stuff that we all go through. So really, at the end of the day, don't expect to be perfect. Because if you have a goal that you're working for and you just want everything to be perfect all the time, you're going to forget to enjoy the ride. So if you're in a similar situation to where I've been and you continue to focus on perfection, on reaching the end goal no matter what costs, I think it's time, and this comes with the caveat of you don't feel like you're making as much progress as you should be in life. Maybe you feel like you're straggling behind or that you could be further along. A lot of it has to do with the fact that you have to stop chasing perfection and rather start chasing the progress. And if you're doing something that you love, you are going to be excellent at it. Maybe not the first time, maybe not the 10th time, but maybe the 50th or 100th time. In fact, I remember this one quote from Garrett White that was so funny, and I wish I could say it the same way he does because his personality is so cool. But the way that he says it, he's not saying it in a mean way. He's just really funny in the way that he says it because he's so stern about what he says. But he said eventually, the first time you do something, you're gonna suck. The second time you're going to do something, you're going to suck again. Eventually, as you keep doing it, you're going to suck so little that you're going to actually be good at what you do. And if you're actually good at what you do, you'll finally actually end up being great at what you're doing. It's something along the lines. I didn't repeat it word for word, but you get the point. You have to stop chasing perfection and chase the progress. So for this video's growth challenges, I want you to take some time to think for yourself. Where have you been chasing too much perfection in life? Where have you been so focused on the end goal that you have not actually been focused on the progress? Because by taking the progress and focusing on making that progress every single day, doing something consistent, you will be able to get yourself to where you want to go. This could be in chasing a goal. This could be in fixing a relationship. This could be with your business. This could be really with anything in life. If you want the perfect relationship, maybe there is no perfect relationship. Maybe you're just supposed to make progress in building up these happy memories together. If you have a business, maybe you stop chasing the perfect system and just start making progress on the systems. And every single time that we move forward in life, you're going to make more progress. So take some time to think about how you can focus on progress, and you have to sacrifice a little bit of perfection while still maintaining the intent to be as excellent at what you do at the time that you do it. This is one of the things that reminds me that the only thing that is permanent is impermanence. The only thing that doesn't change is that everything changes. So keep that in mind. So if something seems perfect to you now, it might not be perfect 2 years from now or 3 years from now or whatnot. Perfection is always moving, and that's because we always have desires inside of us. And as we accomplish something, as we release something into this world that we've created, and that desire comes to a fruition, it would be essentially the end of life itself. If you had no more desire, could you imagine getting to a place where you have no more desire anymore? If you had no desire to live life, if you had no desire to chase the next thing. A lot of people want to make desire to seem like it's a bad thing. Desire is a really good thing. It can be used for incredible, it really can be used to just live an incredible life and to accomplish incredible things and to just have this great life experience if you just use desire correctly and you follow your desire. That's what you must be willing to do. So stop focusing on perfection and instead start focusing on progress. Listen to your desire and go after it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hit subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.